It's a new day and a new recording session. 2 weeks ago, we managed to play about 30 minutes of this game, and that's literally it, where we proceeded a little bit. But now we've actually finished the 3-player series with Travis, which I know now will definitely be posting before this, so you already would have seen it. Travis just went to do some work, so now me and Narfi are gonna chill out and play some of this, see how it goes. I've learned a lot by playing Japan, and now I can hopefully do a bit better with Sweden, though we are a lot earlier on. Getting the railways and nitroglycerin, still pretty good idea, I would say. I know we're having money problems, but hopefully we can solve those in due time. I see we were going for public health insurance. That's a good one. From private, yeah, we got private because it was like, it was better than nothing, and now we can get public. We're going for public. It's got 49% chance. We're only on the introduction, though. Okay, well, that's fun. We're building arms factories and then coal mines and fertilizer plants. That sounds like it's probably to set something up, but we play this so sparsely that I'm not entirely sure what. I know I need to get from minor power back to major power, though. That's kind of like a major concern of mine. See, I know how migration works now, but from the looks of it, like, there's no one entering or leaving my country as Sweden, even with the migration controls enacted. Even with Norway as a puppet. And Norway has no migration controls at all. Oh, that's cool. I can force them to change their laws? What the hell? I didn't know I could do that. Did you know you could do that with your puppets?
No.
Oh yeah, we just finished a playthrough, just restarted this one. I'm glad we did, because I just learned that I can force my puppets to change their laws. You just click on one of your puppets, go to domestic, scroll down to their laws, and you can click on them and change them. That's neat. That's nice. I don't know if it starts like a play or what. It doesn't say exactly how that works.
Oh, I just did it with one, and it says now they accept the imposition of the law, but doesn't elected to carry it out in due time.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a demand, and they have to figure it out by themselves.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of neat. My private industry is going crazy about investing into your many puppets. I have many trade routes, many more than I need, many more than I can support. Looking at the amount of convoys I have, I think I was just like making some of everything when I was looking at this last. I've learned a lot more about playing the games as we've played like a lot of this or whatever. And this is just quite a bit. Like, I have all these different sources of like the same goods, like importing from Prussia. I see why I was importing from Prussia though, because I have a lot of friendship things with them, including a trade agreement, which I don't know. I've kind of found that to be maybe not as good over time. Swedish-Prussian Fellowship. I've come to like that less unless I'm just trying to move a bunch of goods. But hey, pass censorship in the next however many years. You want me to pass censorship? I kind of like things the way they are. Lose 5 legitimacy. And, ooh. Make the petite bourgeoisie angry. I don't like that. Don't like that because of the current government situation. I can't just easily really move them out of the government. Well, that's annoying. This could be better. Well, I don't need to move them out. It's just like if I'm looking at like contested government or not, for example, I have to move someone out. Realistically, for the law I'm trying to pass, the Church of Sweden's a big part of it. We do have a nice bonus to it already anyway, so I'm just gonna tell them to go get fucked, and then I'm just gonna kick the Buddhists, not Buddhists anymore, the Church of Sweden out of the government, because the most stable government we can make doesn't include them anyway. That will give us some radicals, unfortunately, but we'll have at least a much more stable government after dealing with that anyway. I'll put a tax on luxury clothes, though it's not going to do very much of anything at the moment. I have power of the purse that we're not using. Uses less mana wars. That seems only profitable, sure. Slightly more officers. Got to make sure all these things are kind of caught up to where they can be. The secular academia, we don't have that set. Sure, let's go ahead and set that. I think that looks more productive. We are making 3 coal mines right now, though we are in the negative at the moment. We're currently taking on credit, which is, of course, not amazing. My private industry has 42k chilling. That is not an insane amount. Now I just spent a bunch queuing up something else. Oh, I just have to go back and forth between pausing and unpausing this as it goes. Oh, I have a fun bug. When my private industry isn't building, what the hell? Maybe this isn't a bug, but I get this big pink face that pops up in my private industry queue, and it looks like a shocked face, but it looks like a really bad one, like someone made it in MS Paint, and it says in null state. Kind of fucking creepy. I think that's probably a bug.
Strange.
Yeah. And it's like there's a loading bar on the top of it. That's very weird. Oh shit. The eruption in Krakow. I can get infamy by not giving money to the DEI.
Yeah, same.
Oh, get fucked, DEI. You think I give a shit? Knights of Waves. Indochina, Indonesia, South China. Good thing I'm not Japan anymore, baby. That tsunami doesn't affect me. Well, public health insurance is up to a cent, but we have a bit of a debuff here now. Where, I already have a 15% debuff to my bureaucracy, so losing any of this doesn't sound very good, but, damn. Yeah, just damn. More of this is going to stack up. I'm just going to have to do this one, because I need that success chance. Alright, well that worked out in terms of success chance, not so much in terms of this. And now we're negative on money without even building anything, which is not very bueno. We might be able to fix this if we just force some building through. I know we need to stack one of these up to like a certain amount. It's 65 each level. That would be enough to basically make it positive. Let's pump these up to the top and unpause. Ooh, I've gotten into some deep money straits due to some negative events that have happened to my bureaucracy. But I think as a developed country, I have enough leeway with my credit to hopefully fix that by just rushing out some government admins.
That's also how I did with Russia.
I'm gonna go around ending my trade agreements too, just to help money. Because I did this, an anti-British association has formed. Incredible. I'll have to piss off the Swedish-Prussian Fellowship. Bro, an interest group can be in 2 different fucking political lobbies? What the hell? Well, let's see how that affects my trade. This is not profitable. This is not profitable. Well, we got general staff. I wasn't researching that, but that's skirmish infantry. That's good. Some of these trades with Prussia are drying up now that we don't have that trade agreement, so we might want to get rid of just everything that's like super low on productivity in general. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are super low on productivity, and then see how that adapts with the other ones. And we have public health insurance, though. That did pass. Standard of living will go up for everybody, which is nice. And we can scale that, but we need bureaucracy. And one of the timed modifiers ran out. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm already building this one, but now we're positive on money. So actually a big part of it, that very small negative bureaucracy we had is actually a pretty big deal for me, as it would turn out. That was enough. Well, it's still just like I think a timed modifier. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and finish these 2 before we move on any further. I'm going to let those build because at the very least it'll keep us positive and actually help my money a decent bit, even though we don't need more taxes or anything. Hey, we got the Bessemer process for steel mills and other crap like that. I don't think we're really that far in building things in general. Russia wants a trade agreement. No. I just got rid of it. I don't want it back now. There's not a lot of, like, really good options here, honestly. In terms of what I could do for all of this at all. Religious schools and private schools are both kind of problematic in terms of how they allow for education access while boosting someone's popularity. So that's annoying. Getting public would be kind of difficult. The Intelligista does support it. The Church of Sweden does not. It'd be better than this. They both have the same chance to progress. Public schools would be best for just raw education access, not worrying about the Church of Sweden. You don't need to really worry about conversion. Assimilation could be nice, though, later, I guess. I don't really know how that will go. Only 11% chance to push it. The Church of Sweden would be unhappy, but they are very happy, so I'm going to go ahead and push that one and see how that goes. Let's see. If you want peace, prepare for war. Relations with Denmark deteriorates. Oh, well. More hardline our foreign policy. I kind of have to go for that. So, sure. Make them dislike me. They are now antagonistic. Let's see. Recently translated works, state religion. That has a lot of support. But I guess it's going to get more. Denmark declared me a rival. Well, I will declare you a rival right back, motherfucker. Spread thin. Leave the anti-British association. That's good. Leaves the... Oh, they have too many. I see. Or they just lose power altogether. 15.7%. I mean, that's pretty useful. Abandoning either would be unwise. I don't want an anti-British association, though. Yeah. This would make them unhappy for no reason. So let's just get rid of that. I got rid of my anti-British association. I can now make a company. Sort by productivity. And let's see. Ooh, we don't have many of these at the amount of productivity we would need. This one's infrastructure based on population, maximum infrastructure. Actually, we do need infrastructure, and it's based on logging camps. It would increase in prosperity currently. Okay. Yeah, and it should boost up our logging camps as well. So let's go ahead and do that. It's the literal only one that will work, so I don't think we'll need this second government admin just yet, so we could resume this other stuff that is going at the speed of snail. I'm so used to the late game right now. So there was a bunch of fires in my country, apparently. And artists decided to draw it. And so I could say it's beautiful. Or no, maybe this isn't fires. These are sunsets that were being mistaken as fires. Yes. Okay. So I can either get a bonus to the creation of art or a bonus to universities to use this somehow as a preparation for a volcanic eruption. I mean, one is obviously better than the other, but yeah. Are there even any volcanoes in Sweden?
Probably.
Well, I unlocked railways. We finished the government admin. Money's doing a little bit better. What is this? Ooh. Enactment time up. Or chance down and Church of Sweden up. Ooh. Enactment time up is what we're going to have to go for. Oh, I don't have enough authority right now. This will get rid of one of these not as profitable consumption taxes to fix that up. That was hurting our enactment time for a moment. Things are building so slowly. I'm so not used to this. We could barely work on one thing at a time.
Do you want to become a part of the British Empire?
No.
I mean, as an power block?
Well, no, because those are designed to squeeze shit out of those that are in it. I don't know if yours is like that. Vassalization. Convoys. Oh, okay, transportation's not bad. Colonial offices. Not allowed to have no colonial affairs. Impose same colonization law on block members. That's interesting. You can impose same education system on block members. I don't know if that's automatic or not. What education law do you have?
Let's see. Where is it? Right now, religious.
Able to increase autonomy. I have religious. I'm switching to public. Well.
Yeah, I also want to switch, but I can't right now.
I don't think I can join your power block anyway.
No, I have to build up leverage to do that.
Goes awry. Well, that's fine. I don't think I
That's
really need
fine,
that.
ask it.
Enactment chance goes up would be nice. I'll take that. Yeah, I see. My prestige isn't really high enough to keep them happy. That's not very bueno. I don't know what a quick fix to this would be. I don't want to increase autonomy. I could do knowledge sharing temporarily, but I'm not sure if that would even help fully. Like, there's a huge debuff due to me not having this that would want to bring them out of this. It would be changed to protectorate. I don't want to lose that. It said they're now able to do it. Does that mean they get to choose to do it? Because I don't want to do it for them. I'll try the technology spread. Yeah, no, that's not even enough, though. That's not even enough, so I don't really know. Building up military, I don't even know if that's something I could afford right now. Sweden doesn't exactly start out with a lot of stuff. Moved all my paper mills to sulfite pumping, though, so that should hopefully be fine. All my sulfur things are actually in Norway, and there's not a lot of them. But more paper should be good. I do need to finish switching some things over, like to atmospheric engine pump here. The coal production is potentially the problem. But let's see if we can get away with it. Okay, for now, yes, we can get away with it. Not everywhere will be quite happy with this, but we are building more coal mines already to do this. These fertilizer plants were probably in big part here to set up, I assume, things like the explosive factories, for example. Yeah, fertilizer, sulfur, we have both of those now.
Ooh, mutual foreign investment with America.
That's an interesting one.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Fair enough. Okay, so basically this means that Norway can demand this as a war goal. I think I should expand my military. Getting to skirmish infantry would be kind of difficult for me right now, but I could theoretically at least expand it. Raising concerns. Petite bourgeoisie happiness versus industrialists. Oof. Honestly, I'd rather the petite bourgeoisie get, like, weaker personally, because they're kind of annoying to me. Oh, the industrialists are getting quite good. They're getting quite good, yeah. Russia's guaranteeing our independence. That's nice. I would love to swap away from the petite bourgeoisie, and now I've weakened them. If I swap over to having the industrialists instead of the petite bourgeoisie, that means we could probably start industrializing stuff way earlier than I did with Japan. Way earlier. Yeah, this will give some more radicals as a quick change, but I'll take it. We're still implementing those public schools, though, so that will have to kind of wait. Swedish Western New Guinea cyclic clone. We barely have anything over there anyway. Just let it gain devastation. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Inefficient agriculture. Complaining about the existence of subsistence farms, stating that they're inefficient. Oh, what am I supposed to do about that? Upper strata cops become radical, or they become unhappy. They serve our purposes. Discourage the farming. Get migration attraction. Wouldn't this just create more farming? I don't understand. Whatever. We'll put that there. Oh yeah, I also unlocked the general training. I can definitely implement that. More officers. That will change some stuff. And then if I do look at my Stockholm Syndrome, and I look at line infantry specifically because I don't have access to ammunition at the moment, these only consume one small arm per, and I have the total production of potentially 60. This is only consuming arty. This is consuming 2 small arms per, plus some other things. So 5, that's 10, plus 15, 25. So 5 more would be into 30, and then I would have 30 more after that. So I have like 35 that I can build. So if I went ahead and started building 5 there, I could still build more. This would be more as a dissuasion to Norway to attack me, but it might also help my prestige and solve the problem if I did do this. So that's that 5 right there. That brings that up to 20. I would want this up to 50 as is, right? And so that would be control click that much right now if I were to do all of it. And I might do all of it. We don't need these fertilizer plants yet if we're not going to be rushing into anything, but we'll see how that goes. I kind of want to finish this coal mine at the moment, because what does our coal look like? It's negative. It could be worse. It could be worse. It is negative, though. I'm just going to focus these barracks for right now. It's a lot of them, but this could help solve multiple problems all at once, theoretically. Apparently, I don't have enough man-of-war production, which I was unaware of, I guess. I need more of those at some point. Yeah, the price of them is just incredibly high. Oh, we're just not making enough. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's a thing. We have access to steamships already. Discipline and punish. What is this? Enactment time reduction. Enactment time up. Oh my gosh. Undisciplined children. Well, we can recover some enactment time. The armed forces love us anyway. They absolutely love us. I think this probably just wasn't, like, competitive financially is what it was, because I think we definitely do make enough. You know what we don't have? Motor industries. I have all the tech and stuff required to start industrializing like crazy. I just don't have the build capacity.
Same.
And I've run into a situation where I actually need to increase my my military. So right now I'm just going to be building up a bunch of barracks.
I first want to invest in my construction, but my military is already pretty strong, so...
Yeah, mine's problematically weak. Also got the atmospheric engine complete. Mines, throughput, or tech. I'll take the tech bonus. The bureaucracy was honestly enough to get us out of credit, and now doing much better in terms of money. I'll also go ahead and put road maintenance in Surveilland, since all of this stuff is being built here. If it's more efficient, then that would be pretty handy. I don't think a barracks takes any infrastructure, but the construction efficiency at the very least should make this go a lot faster. And I've now unlocked nitroglycerin, which means I don't think I'm researching anything else because I never picked anything else. Wow. There's a lot of things we can get. I'm not entirely sure what we should get. I could go into like foodstuffs, but I don't really know how necessary that is right now. I think I'm going to go down this path here. Postal savings. Oh, it's actually not a path. It goes around each other. But postal savings for more cash reserves and make the farmers and shopkeepers better at investing in the private industry. That's just more money. And then less urbanization per urban center, and then one more company, which by that point should hopefully be helpful. There's things that I want to skip to on like tech level 3, but it's not simple. Like, but there's a lot of them that I would love to skip to. Dynamite being one of them. Improved fertilizer being another. And that all uses fertilizers. Reinforced concrete construction sector building throughput. I mean, that would be just amazing, right? But once we get to tier 3, things start becoming a lot harder to create. So I'm just going to do these two for right now, because these in some way directly help my money and management of things. And that's what I'm actually going to need here coming up. And then we'll figure it out from there. They help enactment time more at the cost of pissing off the Church of Sweden, or take more enactment time. Let's just take the reduced enactment time. Norway wants to increase their autonomy. Oh, it's time. It's come. If declined, increase desire by 10 and relations will get worse. I decline it. Our relations are already pretty high, I think. It shows attitude as a default, not relations, but I think it's already pretty high, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. We're at like under a 2 times modifier is the problem. Yeah. Interesting. So they can't request it again or something? Maybe it could just become a war goal. Maybe it's on a timer now. We're at 1.7 times their prestige is what we're at. We need to be at 2 times. My prestige is going up already from increasing the size of the military. And so hopefully what we're making right now will be enough, because I will need more industry to actually make any more stuff of this nature. We still have some pretty big shortages at like the end of the queue here in many ways. Oh crap, like I look at one thing we can make and it's just not enough. Russia wants foreign investment rights in my country. Honestly, I think I probably said no to that the first time, but they're so nice with me anyway, I don't mind. It's like I need investors, you know? And they're much bigger than me, so sure, yeah, go ahead. Take investment rights. Build in my country, please. I have all this room to grow. I just don't have the capacity to do it. We do need to increase this general's rank or to get a new general. I'll go ahead and promote him. We will need more bureaucracy at some point here. Maybe I shouldn't have unqueued that other government admin. I'm not sure. I do know that we need to get one of these government admins eventually to 10. That's part of like the central archives. Yeah. So that's why I just keep putting it in the capital. We have a lot of infrastructure here. It's just buffed up. So that's why. Damn, the public schools just went down by like 15% down to 5%. That's really not very good. That is really not very good. The chance that it recovers from that is very unlikely. I'm not sure how well this would be affordable financially, but if I did go ahead and build one more artillery foundry in Surveilland, that would allow me to actually finish up this military, I think. Well, that's hard to say. 10 times 2 is 20, is 25 each. It wouldn't let me finish it up. I would actually need several more, in fact. And it would consume a lot of iron and hardwood. Either gotta take a massive another bureaucracy hit or time and chance. Yeah, we're just gonna cancel this. This is not going anywhere. We'll try again on that later. That's out of reach for now, but the government's changed. We're still on mercantilism, huh? The government has changed. Don't know if that means we can get anything else good in. Well, Prussia's gonna get started building some natural resources in my country. That's good. Good that someone is. Because I don't have build capacity. I have a little bit of money to up the build capacity at this point, honestly. Investment pools at 621k, just chilling. It's mostly investing in other countries, but it does make money from that, and we do get jobs from that. I could toss another of these somewhere, though. We don't have a lot of job seekers, huh? Not with what we actually need for anything. But I could throw one in Gotaland. We don't have that at all. So I could just pump that up to the top. These tend to build comparatively quickly. So we just have one more adding on because it seems like we have the money to support it. We are amassing some money right now as it is. Something about making a power block, and so I made this as the logo. Very bleh. Very. I could also do that. That's not too bad, I guess. And then this is the statue. It's just a guy with a crown and a gun in his hand. I could confirm that. I can add a principle to start. Although I'd want it to be a sovereign empire, since we can actually make that right now at the start. And then I have to pick one of these, I guess. Authority per subject or exploitation of members. I'd rather just have this right here. This will cost 1 mandate. And, oh, okay, wait, I can't actually make this because I'm not greater or equal to an unrecognized major power. God damn it, I have to become a major power first. And we are increasing our power rating with the barracks that we were building, and we'll continue building. Although, the target for prestige that we need to hit that point is not really going up too great. I'll probably just remake something like that later. It's not going up the greatest at the moment. Right now, it looks like these guys are, yeah, no, they're still getting Liberty Desire, so they're not going to be very happy. We're still only at 1.7 times. I swear to God, theirs is, like, going up. But looks like that construction is done, so that will start expanding and being used here. And we're just going to keep making our barracks in the meantime. We don't have any amazing chance to pass anything right now other than private schools. And I might, because a lot of the things I want to implement, the Intelligista currently are the ones backing it. So 30% chance to do the private schools. It might actually hurt education overall, but it would give the Intelligista the strength that I need to really make any further changes. They're only really in government right now because the leader is Intelligista. But if I can pass this, then maybe we'll have what we need to push some further changes. I can import fabric from the Qing at a good price, which I would want to do because I need more fabric. It's also increasing my route with Britain, but it wasn't doing that originally, which is weird. I don't know. I'll see how this stuff like adapts. My fish export to Prussia doesn't look like it's being exceptionally productive, but we do have a lot of fish, so I might see if I export fish. Prussia's still the best possible one. All right, fair enough. So I'll put that back into place. I can also export soft wood. Not to many places, but Britain is one of them. Actually, I might already be exporting that. No, I'm exporting hardwood. Oh yeah, the fabric from Qing is completely outproducing the fabric from Britain at the moment. That's interesting. At the end of the list, I'm gonna put a single thing of explosives because I do need explosives after that fertilizer to actually push some stuff along. Ooh boy, this bureaucracy is really catching up with me, and I'm not sure why. Might be from the trade routes that I just set up. It might be from the trade routes. Yeah, it's the trade routes. Okay, well. Damn. Our port max level has gone up. That's good. This is not that productive, so I'll just get rid of that to save on some bureaucracy. Is the fish to Prussia the same? Yeah, not that productive, so just get rid of it. The fabric imports from Britain completely just don't compete with Qing either. And honestly, yeah, okay. I think this is not just like specific things causing this. It's just when you have too many trade routes in general. In general. We're not importing enough clothes either, which is something that concerns me, but there doesn't seem to be any better deal. It's kind of the same thing with furniture, but I don't really know that there's any better deal. So we'll just leave those alone. Let the convoys handle that as we let things continue to build up.